What's up, guys? I'm Shane, and welcome back to the Relegation League. Now, if you missed the last episode, spoilers, why the hell wouldn't you watch that? But we humiliated, yes, that's a good word for it, humiliated Ohio State 59-7. UMass is the national champion, which means my work is done, and I'm moving on to another trash team. Before we get there, though, we're going to do a quick look at the off-season and everything. We're looking at UMass's class rank, and we'll see any notable people who have some good training results, but I'm not going to go into full detail. Before we do that, though, we got to look at the conference standings, figure out who's getting relegated, promoted, all that good stuff. Now, as we already know, we're going to be protected in the Atlantic next year. It's not going to be we anymore either. Winning the national championship, hey, up to a 4 prestige. How about that? You see South Carolina, Clemson. Now, Pitt was the protected team in this division. So it doesn't matter, they finished middle of the pack. But all the way down here at the bottom, Marshall, they must have lost in the final game against Penn State. It really was almost Penn State getting relegated. But Marshall is going back to the American. Oh, it looks like it finally happened. So Virginia Tech, we played them in the conference championship, so they'll be protected because they won their division. Navy was the other newcomer in here. They almost got in the conference championship game. They finished tied with Virginia Tech, but lost to them. But all the way down at the bottom, it's my good friends over in Maryland. They're out. Oh my God, they're overall. Weren't they like a 90-something the first year we played them? Jesus. In the American Conference, Syracuse, Wake Forest surged. They were not up that high. So Syracuse and Wake Forest both going back to the ACC. Boston College, they just like it down here. They're going to stay a little bit longer. And Rutgers still, they're falling off now. Their chance to get promoted is over. Now, the Big 12 and Big 10 actually had some interesting conference championship games. So, the winner of this division was Texas. They finished number 2 in the entire country. 99s across the board. I am glad we didn't have to play them. Thank you, whoever took them out. They lost to Nebraska. Thank you, Nebraska. And then all the way down here is Memphis, but they're a newcomer. They're protected, so they get to stay. Houston, instead, will be relegated. And over in the Red River, Oklahoma won it. So we got Texas versus Oklahoma in the championship. Oh my God, they're 99s across the board too. Please don't send me to Conference USA. And all the way down at the bottom, it's the usual SEC punching bags, but Vanderbilt, you're gone. And in Conference USA, it's going to be Rice and Tulsa, who... Tulsa just got relegated last season. They're going right back. They are too good for Conference USA, but not good enough for the Big 12. Rice will be going with them. Kansas had 5 wins, all in the conference. That's all they could manage. And North Texas, look at how much better I made them. Maybe next year they'll get promoted. Now, the other fun one, obviously we played Ohio State, so they're going to be protected next year. They've been protected almost every year. The only exception was Louisville got protected, and that was the only season Ohio State won the Natty. All the way down here at the bottom is Cincinnati. They're out. And again, another great rivalry game in a conference championship. It was Michigan who managed to get protected. They got relegated one year, and now all of a sudden they're all the way up here at the top. And then what a wacky year for the Big Ten Legends division. Wisconsin goes 7-6, and they're getting relegated. Because they lost to Illinois. Illinois had a worse division record, but head-to-head, so Illinois must have beat them, I'm guessing. Yep. So Wisconsin, by losing to Illinois, they're going to get relegated. That'll be a monster in the MAC. But moving on up, oh man, the MAC. Ball State, the 75 overall team, wins the division, and right behind them is Akron. The other team, I thought for sure you guys were giving me Akron instead of UMass. Akron's getting promoted, so they're not even going to be an option for you guys this time. And I'm just going to come out and say it. Minnesota's an 86 overall team right here. I don't know how good they're going to be next year. I'm going to not allow that, any of these more broken teams. Not them or Wisconsin. Damn, Ohio was in the Big Ten last year. Huh, that was a fluke. Alright, Pac-12 Mountain, it was Washington State winning this division. All the way down at the bottom, Austin, it's your Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, but they're protected this year. Oh my God, look at their overall. That is a solid Hawaii team. They're going to get protected, so Oregon is getting relegated. Wow. They were a staple in the conference championship for so long, they're getting relegated to the Mountain West. And over in the Pacific, USC, they won the whole division, number 3 in the country. And then all the way down at the bottom, UCLA is gone. Again. And in the Mountain West, UNLV and Colorado State are getting promoted. San Diego State came so close, but they must have just lost a game to Colorado State here. And down here in the SEC, we got Mississippi State. They won their division. They lost in the conference championship. And down at the bottom, Louisiana. It still says UL Lafayette. I know they're just Louisiana. They're getting put back down to the Sun Belt. And over in the Glades, Georgia, they won the whole damn thing. And down at the bottom, USF, they're going back down. And moving on up, Southern Miss. They had this clinched for a while. They were already at 6-0 after 7 games. And everyone else already had like 3 losses. So there was no doubt I knew Southern Miss was coming up. And Tulane will be the other team joining them. Now, not a lot of powerhouses in this division at all. FIU actually has a 90 overall offense this year, but they couldn't get it done. We'll go over it more towards the end of the episode. I'll give you guys the full rundown of the teams that you can pick from for me. And like, so you actually see it on the conference changes screen. So you get the full picture of everyone who you're going to pick. But let's just move forward. We'll get through this next part real quick. All right, so as far as players leaving, luckily no one's trying to transfer out, so that'll set up UMass great for the future. Our offensive linemen, we got a bunch of them leaving, including Vaughn, who was terrible. I kind of wish I could still cut him. Kane, who actually made a couple good plays for us. You know, Matthew Johnson came on strong at the end there in relief, but Frazier, you still got a special place in my heart, bud. All right, signing day went pretty well. We got a 79 overall wide receiver. We got a right end and a middle linebacker who I didn't offer points to. We got the fullback. He committed to our team, and then it was still white. And we also got some scrubs down here. Okay, cool. Signed a top 10 class. Top class in the conference. All right, that's pretty good. Let's get us the actual rank, shall we? Man, it's not bad. Number 9 overall class, considering I kind of stopped trying halfway through the year. Okay, it's saying he committed to us, but now it's also saying he went to BYU. So apparently he changed his mind. But I needed that fullback. Alrighty, the training results. Ooh, we got some good ones right up at the top. So Allen goes up to a 96 overall. Royal only goes up to a 93. I thought he was a little higher already, but I don't know if he'll get drafted at 93, but that's still a really good backup. And Hill sitting here on the bench up to an 88. Winston only got a +2. Those are the worst training results I have ever seen in my life. Evans gets a +4 up to a 74. Not bad. Oh my god, the center got a +7. 87 overall center now. Just like we had last year, without missing a beat. +6 for Jesse Smith. I was going to redshirt. You know what? I still might redshirt him. Maybe he can get drafted. Why not? I'll set up pro potential for this team. Stevenson got a +6. I guess I don't need to give him the +7 after all. Sledge and Holy Cross getting +5s. King's getting a +6. Would it be the ultimate scumbag Shane move if I gave Royal the +7 just so he could get drafted? I'm not going to do it. I think I'm actually going to give it to Miller. He only got a +4 at wide receiver. Only made a few plays, but they were hella plays. All right, and now we're going to jump all the way forward, and we're going to take a look at what the conferences look like, and leave you guys with who you can pick for my next team. All right, here we are. The conferences are all realigned. I'm not going to bother going everyone. We just did that at the beginning of the episode. What I'm going to do real quick, here are the teams that you can pick for me. Again, American Conference, ACC, off limits. We just did that. We're going to move on to a different conference. So, Conference USA, your choices: Houston, Kansas, not North Texas, SMU, Vanderbilt, UTSA, UTEP, Texas State, and Wyoming. Now, I gave it some thought. Pick whoever you want. If you want me to do Oregon next year, and we win the national championship year 1, alright, it'll get another Choose Your Team episode, so more teams for me to play, I really don't care. From the MAC, we have Central Michigan, Cincinnati, Eastern Michigan, Minnesota, Western Michigan, Purdue, Ohio, Northern Illinois, and Wisconsin. And this reminds me of the stipulation I'm going to throw in this time. A lot of you guys nominated teams who weren't eligible, and then there was obviously, like 80 teams to pick from or some ridiculous number like that. So obviously it was hard to just come down as opposed to like picking 4 teams and you guys choosing 1. So what I'm going to do is we're still going to tally the votes like we usually did, but if there's a tie like there was last time, which was between Akron and UMass, what I will do is use the tiebreaker of which conference had the most votes. So last time, the 3rd most popular team was Western Michigan. There were a couple other MAC teams, so actually it would have been Akron we chose instead of UMass, but we're here now, so it doesn't matter. So that means even if you vote for Ohio State, like you're really not paying attention, you pick Ohio State, that's fine. This is going to be a vote for the MAC conference. If you vote for the ACC, I'll apply that to whoever I want. So if I get 20 comments down there voting for the ACC, I'm going to put them all towards the team of my choice. And I'm not going to tell you who that is. So make sure you please pay attention. Vote for who you want me to play as. I'm giving you plenty of options. Mountain West is real interesting. We got BYU, Nevada, New Mexico State, Utah, UCLA, San Diego State, Oregon, and Utah State. Real solid Mountain West here. Honestly, might be better than the Big Ten. And then down in the Sun Belt, we got FIU, FAU, Georgia State, Louisiana Tech, UL Monroe, UL Lafayette, damn it, Louisiana, UAB, South Alabama, and USF. These teams from these 4 conferences, those are your choices. So any of these teams, and I tried to stay on the screen as long as possible. If you got to pause it, take a look, really register who you want to vote for. But let me know which of these teams you want me to choose next for the Relegation League. Obviously, same dynasty, it's going to continue. UMass is going to be ranked like number 8 next season, or the year after, I can't remember. But they're going to be a pretty good powerhouse. We'll take them on at least one time. I don't know if it's going to be every season, but we'll take them on at least once. Now, the other thing I'm going to say, after this episode goes up, I'm going to disappear for about a week and a half. I'm not going to upload anything. I was going to take this week off anyways. It seems like a good point. The first season of Black Rock State is over with. This is the end of UMass right now. So we're going to be starting basically a brand new version of the Relegation League next time this starts up. It seemed like a good time for a break. I was going to do another one of the 99 overall career little mini-series. I had one person ask me to do cornerback. I'm like, okay, cool. I will do, Josh Norman. He's on my team now. I should remember that. I was going to do Josh Norman Jr. I'm like, all right, cool. Get to play as a Chanticleers. That seems fine. But whenever I do the 99 overall career, you guys are interested in the first episode and lose interest because I don't think it's actually a very good concept for a series. And when I do the Madden epilogue episode, nobody watches that. And what I've learned from YouTube, I'm actually still gaining subscribers when I'm not uploading videos. It's not like I have to upload something to appease them. So I'm not going to waste your time, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to take a week and a half, whatever it may take. Refresh, give myself plenty of time to edit, and hopefully bulk record if you guys give me some submissions. I'm not going to have any time off at all. By the time you guys are seeing this, I'll probably have 4 episodes of Black Rock Season 2 already recorded. Whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please be sure to hit like down below. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get it delivered directly to your inbox every single time I upload. Again, any thoughts and suggestions, but also what team do you want me to play as? Leave that down in the comments section below. I will be tallying votes and responding to everyone, unless you are the trolliest of trolls. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. I'm Shane. I'm out. Hi, Munchkin. I thought you were going to sleep all night in your room. You ready to go cuddle with Mommy? Mm-hmm. Where's your kitty?